Hello! In this video, I will show you how to create replicas of Microsoft Hyper-V VMs in NAKIVO Backup and Replication. The NAKIVO solution allows you to use replicas for automating and orchestrating failovers and failback during major outages to ensure the shortest recovery objectives. First, you need to add your Hyper-V standalone host or cluster to the NAKIVO Backup and Replication. You can watch one of my previous videos on how to add your Hyper-V environment to the NAKIVO solution. To start, navigate to Data Protection and click the plus icon to create a replication job for Microsoft Hyper-V. At the source step, you should select the VMs you want to replicate. The default is the Hosts and Clusters view. You can switch the view to Jobs and Groups, Backup Repositories, or Policy view. When using the Backup Repositories view, you can select Restore Points to create replicas directly from backups, reducing the impact on production storage and network resources. In the right pane, you can drag and drop the selected VMs to prioritize them. Next, at the Destination step, select the target container and browse for the default local path where the replica data will be stored. In Advanced Setup, select to expand each VM to optionally set a local path for each VM individually, or map the VM to an existing target VM. At the Network step, you can enable network mapping to map source VM virtual networks to corresponding target virtual networks. You can create a new mapping or add an existing mapping. At the Re-IP step, you can select VMs and assign a new IP address based on the rules you create here. To do that, click Create New Rule to open the new Re-IP rule window and fill in the source and target settings. If you have already created rules, you can add existing rules. The Schedule step allows you to create a schedule to run the replication job automatically. You can plan this daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, periodically, every few minutes, hours, or days. You can use job chaining to run this job after another job. Additionally, you can create multiple schedules as desired. If you click Show Calendar, you can view a graphic representation of your current job, plus all other jobs you have already added to your job list previously. At the Retention step, you can specify the number of recovery points to be retained using the grandfather-father-son backup rotation scheme. Up to 30 recovery points in total can be created on a replica VM. You can keep one recovery point per day, week, month, or year. Last, on the Job Options step, you can configure the job name and assign a priority, with 1 being the highest. You can enable App-Aware mode and use an installed agent for OS quiescing. You can select a change tracking method, which can be Hyper-V RCT, NAKIVO's proprietary method, or No Change Tracking, which creates a full replica every time. You can also use network acceleration, network encryption, and VM verification, such as snapshot verification or boot verification. You can exclude swap files, partitions, and unused blocks to save space. For the replica options, you can respect the original VM disk type or create dynamic-sized disks on target VMs. You can append replica in the end of the VM name, leave the replica name as is, or enter a custom replica name. For the pre- and post actions, you can send job run reports to your email, truncate Exchange and SQL server logs, and run local pre- or post-job scripts. For the data transfer, you can limit the transporter load used to fewer concurrent tasks, create a bandwidth throttling rule, or enable bottleneck detection. Once ready, click Finish and Run to add this job to the job list and run it. The replication job has started. You can view the progress from the Job Info pane. After the job has completed successfully, you can proceed with the recovery options to create a failover or failback job for Microsoft Hyper-V. You can also use site recovery to create orchestrated disaster recovery workflows. That's it for Hyper-V replicas with NAKIVO Backup and Replication. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch new uploads. You can also download a free trial version of NAKIVO Backup and Replication using the link in the description and try the solution in your own environment for 15 days.